Hi. Hi. Let me. Okay, this game is loud as fuck. That's. Yeah, that's. I think that's a bit better. Maybe even there. Oh, fuck. Really? Like that, and then just turn it down on OBS. That is fucking loud. There we go. A bit louder. Alright. Alright. Enemies will spot you more easily. Tinder boxes and oil are hard to come by. Autosave is disabled and saving your game costs tinder boxes. Losing your sanity will kill you. Let's just do it normally.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Okay. I do think it's brighter for you guys than it is for me. Momentum has been added to your journal. For quick access to your momentums, press M. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Uh-huh. Okay, so there is a jump. Nice and easy way to block you in. Crouch is toggle. Why does it? Fuck, dude. Oh, this fucking pot. You become my spear. Fucking hell. Stop. Just stop. What the fuck is going on? Oh, fuck you. I'll fight you with this broom. And I even have backup. Man, what the fuck is this? Oh, my face. Room, come with me. Close that. Just nope. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected to something. Why can't I? Can I pick you up? Nope. I cannot set you on fire up. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be greens by completing puzzles and making progress. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights to your tinderbox. Wow, what the fuck? How do I keep my... How do I know what my sanity is at, though? Because I'm the kind of person that just wanders in the dark. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing F. How do I know how much oil is left? Oil, low. Okay. Does this count as light, though? I'm guessing they want you to walk with the thing out. They have been kind of generous with the tinder boxes, I think. Fuck me, dude. Not gonna lie, I have to go to the bathroom. Oh man, I already hate this game. Oh. Hmm.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Alright. That pauses it. Be right back, bathroom. Alright. So we got some oil. Doesn't autofill it. How much is there though? Okay. Doesn't completely fill it. Knew it. So I need to kind of hurry as well. This nightmare thing following me.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Is this where I came from? It won't budge. This isn't where I came from though, right? Is that like another section of the archives where that I can go to?
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Can I kill you? No. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Gerich? What's this? Study. The fuck? What's that sound?
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Okay. I'm hoping the last one will explain how we got out of there. I don't want to go there. Why does this look like a trap hallway? Fuck it. stay in there. I did. Oh, fuck. Ah, man. Local Historia. Old tomes. Piano is playing. It won't open, it's locked. There's blood on those rocks. How many more? I don't have any. I have one left. Go away. Health is good, sanity, a slight headache. Do I have to? Do I have to walk through the dark for a bit? I got chills, by the way. You can't see that, but I've got... Fucking game, man. Fuck, man. Can I pick? No. Ah, crying out loud.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh. I was like, huh? I didn't realize I had to walk in.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Floor plans.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So fucking bright. Okay. Um. Notes. More contract diaries. No. Must find a new way out of this area. The door leading to the local history room is locked. There is another entrance? Is there another entrance?
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Altstadt and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motives that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight, as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he was mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble. Some 10 years later, he dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alsace, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt. And like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Here's another book. Here's another book. So 1, 2, 3. What was that? Like actually, the door opened. What the fuck? Is there anything else here before I... No. Regarding closing off the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up, to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. No mementos are available. Notes. I guess I have to go back to the start. Didn't I come through there? Yep. I did. Hi. Because it said it's best to play in dark, so it's dark. Oh, what the fuck? Don't make it worse than it already is. Problem is, I don't even have that many resources left. I don't have a lot of I don't have any matchsticks left because I use them all in that area. Oh, thank you. The game is being kind. Alright, we won't go there. I think this door is closed as well, though. Maybe not, I don't recall. It's over there. Laboratory wine cellar. We got a key to the wine cellar. is that fucking sound? Use the key to unlock the door. Okay, how do I use the key? Ah. Oh man. I will say I don't really scream. I just get chills and blinded.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I've got my barrel of protection. We're fine. Are those human remains or pig remains? Oh, that does not like give a lot of light off.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Except we're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
So it's their remains, okay. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerich. These are my final words. My confession and statement. 2 years ago I was summoned to the castle Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I have been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. The skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... I have encountered the journals as well. They were, so far they were all, like, voiced. There's something up with that. New matchstick. The barrel contains no oil, okay. Give me that saw blade, please. Oh man, why? Okay, hammer then. Next best thing that I can pick up. Why did it even turn that one on then? It just turns off again. Okay, how do I... Save oil. Although we're kind of full. Oh, I can just, okay. I think that was a puzzle complete or something. I don't like this. Okay, that goes back to the center room. Why is it open now? Did he go through it? Or did it go through it, rather?
There's nothing left. Everything is gone.
Is it above me? Fuck this game already. I hate it. How much? I'm almost out of oil. Give me those saw blades, please. So I got a bunch of liquids, but I have no idea what they do. There's nothing else here. Okay. No clue. What did we actually get though? Medical braces to improve health and help heal wounds. Few cuts and bruises. I think now I go to the lab. How long is this game supposed to be, by the way? Like, what's the average completion time? Instantly making pull out the light. Took you 10 hours. Huh.
There should be more cuprite.
Cuprite, we have that.
Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
We have that as well. Cuprite and Aquafortis. This is my third attempt to produce artificial Vitea. Whatever. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aquaria instead of Aquafortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use, except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemical solution to my predicament. Chemistry pot. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Is that a memory thing? Something? What happened there? Oh. Oil. Sorry if I'm moving around a lot with my mouse. Chemical relocation. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. We already went there. Let me light that. Wait, so I think I need to make the thing. The thing that failed for him. Oh, what was it? Notes? Early experiment. Calamine and orpiment. Calamine and orpiment. Do I have those? Orpiment, calamine. And then cuprite. And aquarigia. Okay. Let me move that in there. So now we have a means to get rid of the... Oh. Of the, flesh thing. Flesh wall thing. How do I get through there? Pot of acid. Stairs if I find a way to climb back up. Well, luckily there's a bunch of chests here. Headache of hell. Probably not the smartest to watch this then. Okay. Click. Most of my light comes from the big monitor screen. Ow. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, since there's like tissue on that, do I have to use this acid potion on that? Where does this go again? Refinery. I haven't gone there yet. I'm thinking I have to go here and open this up with the acid thing. But I don't know. Can I go into the refinery? Let's test that out first before I commit to that spot. Ah. Some sort of organic tissue blocks. Can it be dissolved? Yummy indeed. I happen to be doing this in the right order, like without going to the other spots first. It seems.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Be careful when enemies are near. The darkness makes you a lot harder to spot. Going straight, right? Or is it not fully... No, it is. Oh. Fucking hell. Sap. What the fuck are you? Fuck off. Keep out of the water. Oh, okay. Ah, no. Stop. Why is he going in there? Yeah, he's coming back. It's coming back. Wait. How am I going to get through there? That wasn't the point going through here. Sorry. Got down there, what the fuck? Dude. Get on the fucking thing. Goes down again? Oh. Oh, I see what you mean with you have to hurry then. Come on, let me grab that. Fuck. Is there anything in the room to the right there? This one? I don't think there was a lever. The only lever I saw was in that one. I think you're right with the having to hurry. Another one. Okay, I have to wait until it eats. I should have picked up another arm. Fuck. Peter closed the door. Ah, right. I'm not sure if it would have worked. Oh well. Hollow needle. Is there any books I can pick up here? To throw? Nope. Locked with a simple lock. Fuck me though. Is there more enemies like that? Block the path, run. So bright. Open! Fuck me. I hope you feel better soon though. Enjoy the game. I won't. Thanks for dropping by anyway. Fuck me. I hated that. Lovely. Guest room. Study. I'll just follow the thing. Where it showed me to go.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
So bright, right? It is not working. Fair enough. Machine room is locked. In that case, I'll go to the study. I hated that bit though. I hate when it's a close call like that, I guess. That's regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground matriarch temple, crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich, contrast as not enough to describe its nature. Contrast is not enough, sorry. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was standing in a nearby village called Alstadt, investigating one of the antiqued trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life. But it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black with leaves of cinder. The ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away from the Alps, miles across the Alps, to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day. and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process to torture torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Not cool. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I am still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they prove less of a hassle to acquire. Fair enough. That didn't stop you though, did it? hate this shit. It's gonna be some... When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath. Yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered the gate. That gate. Emergency decelerator. Elevator renovation plan. Elevator schematic. Did that close because of the chair that bumped against it? Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions. 4-phase amplitude. Complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. There's going to be some kind of enemy, I can feel it. Guest room. I honestly don't know why I'm playing this fucking game.
My journal's gone. What would they want with my journal? July 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Oil, thank you. I find stuffed animals so creepy. I don't know why. Crowbar.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
What? An egg? Nah. Surely not, right?
Daniel,
What?
still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
I'm so confused by most of the stuff that's happening. Did I check this one already? I broke the crowbar.
The key. Please, let it be here. 4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Fuck that whatever the fucking thing that came in here though. This is new. This wasn't there before.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
I wonder if that hurts my sanity. Playing with the corpse. Storage. The darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. An important key is hidden in the guest room. Find the key that unlocks the door leading to the machine room. It is unnatural. Machine parts.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
The roll from the cave-in is hindered further, hindering the further passage in the storage. Find a way to get through. Oh. It won't budge. Equipment. How many more? Okay. But a few more. Let me light this one up as well. Dude, that's so dark. Is there a light in here that I can light up? That's removed from the box thing. That's such a dim light. Me. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. I hate this so much. Let me... Dude. There we go. No. Was that a thing coming back? No, it's smoke. Regarding explosive mixture, Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you need for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separate to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you are ready to go, Agrippa. Okay, maybe I have to use the chemistry pod again. The valve is rusted shut. This valve is also rusted shut. I don't know when the explosive goes off. Oh, there we go. There goes the chemistry pot though. Oh, we have so little oil.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Machine parts. Food storage. I don't want to go in there. Especially not with that little oil. I have to. Light that up. Come on, where's another candle? Give me oil. Please, just something give me oil. Fuck me. Okay. Fuck, dude. Is it gone? Close that fucking thing. Fuck me.
Please, I beg you. Right. In case of a missing rod, if the full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using the mended one. I hate this. I hate this so much. I know it doesn't do anything, it's just... Did I just see it move there? Yes, it's still here. Fuck me. How am I supposed to hide from that one? Please, sir. Okay, guest room has a key, an important key. I don't think I haven't gotten that key yet. Fuck, man, I hate this so much. Where is this hidden key?
I have to get out of here.
hidden key somewhere. Aha.
Thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Now, why is there a torso here? Do I have to fend off? Do I have to feed this stuff? Or something? I don't... Unsure why this torso is here. Everything all of a sudden is covered in blood as well. Including this thing there. The fountain is also made of blood now. I'm starting to get a bit of a headache, so I'm gonna turn the light back on.
July 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Okay. Okay. Math. Has all come up to 8, I guess. Easiest way to get 8 is that. Flow is even and stable. Note that there are only two spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms, in case all three would crack again.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Uh-huh. Tractatio fluxus. We need another oil refill soon. If the game could give me one, that would be great. Cogs? We need cogs.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Okay. There were some other cogs over here. I hate these spooky sounds, man. I think there was a cog here as well. No? Maybe over here in the back? No. Wasn't there a cog here as well? Guess not. Let me clear this box. I feel like there's gonna be a chase scene or something like that. Once I get all of this in. Machinery needs more work. Like? Okay, I need coal then.
The flicker, the bluish light.
Okay. Ow. I'm fucking stress eating, bro. Alright, I'm ending it here after I get down in the... Yep, of course. Fuck.
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Okay. I hate all of this. Save and exit. Yes. Oh my god, close it entirely. Oh man. I did not enjoy that. Alright, that's it for me today. Fuck that. Nope. Just no. Is there someone I can raid? Let me turn some music on. There's plenty of people playing Amnesia. It probably would have been fun to do with a heart rate monitor. Well, I don't have the stuff to do that. Yeah. Let's rate them. Even though it's not gonna show up. It's fine. Thank you for dropping by though. Very much appreciate it. I don't do well on horror games. That shit's not for me. But alright. I shall play it again tomorrow. Maybe. Yeah, probably. We'll see. Right. Thanks for dropping by. Bye-bye.